It was an October day, not unlike this one perhaps, although I imagine it being a little bit cooler. The leaves changed a little bit more in Germany. And a young theologian by the name of Martin Luther, who all his life had been looking for a way to get God to love him, had finally found the answer. He had been spending his life doing what his parents told him, going to church, praying, confessing his sins, and doing well in school. Everything that the church told him, this is how you get God to love you. And still he felt nothing but shame. He was ashamed of who he was. He wasn't doing enough. He didn't feel like God loved him. He would go to confession, and the person that he was confessing to would complain that he never really confessed anything interesting. His sins were ordinary. What was his problem? And so that confessor sent him to Wittenberg, Germany, one of the few places in Germany that had a complete Old and New Testament Bible. And Luther began to study that Bible. And when he got to Romans, he found it. The answer of what he had been looking for. In Romans 1, the righteous shall live by faith. And that faith is a gift from God. We do nothing to earn it. Luther had been looking in all the wrong places, and God found him and said, I saved you. I loved you for the sake of my son, Jesus Christ. And Luther would literally say, on this, here I stand. And that was the end of the Dark Ages, where Luther brought the light of the gospel back to the world. Here we are 507 years later, and we can do no less. As we reflect God's love and light in this world, in this dark world that's getting darker by the day, we can bring light again to the world. The light of Jesus Christ, who loves us so much, he went to the cross to die in our place for our sins and gives us his righteousness and gives us the power of salvation for all who believe. Shine God's light in your life in this dark world.